at night. Cause I'm running. Hustler. Get out of line, I'll cut you. I'm about my paper, yeah.
I've had a social media marketing agency now for 5 years, and I've done everything myself, and that's made me a load of money. And to start a social media marketing agency or a digital marketing agency isn't as hard as you think it is. The problem is there's just so many YouTube videos saying, oh, how to start this, or how to do this, or how to make money online, when in reality, those people making the videos have never done it themselves. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you exactly how to start a digital marketing agency from scratch as a beginner, especially if you're someone working a 9-to-5 job making £2,500 or £3,000 a month. Honestly, it's never been easier. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is pick a niche. Now, this has to realistically be something you're interested in. I see so many agency owners that have clients and they don't give a shit about it, so their work is gonna ultimately reflect that. I have a niche which is within the restaurant industry. So I cater mainly for restaurants, and I've become the go-to guy for restaurant marketing. That's content, that's ads, that's social media and website design. So a niche could be a restaurant, a beach club, a jet ski company, a Botox aesthetic company. It could be a dental practice. It could be a building company. It can be property developers. The list is hundreds and hundreds of potential clients. You just have to pick one. Now, most people watching this video, they're not gonna have expensive camera gear worth £5,000, £6,000, £7,000. You're not gonna have the equipment to start. You might not even know how to use the equipment, but that's fine. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of content creators out there on an Osmo Pocket 3, which I'm filming this YouTube video on, even an iPhone. You can just use a phone to build up your client base and then expand into the professional cameras. The whole reason why my marketing agency done so well is because I was a one-stop shop. I done the content from day one, I ran their social media, I done all their editing, I done all their graphic design, and then I moved into learning how to build a website on Wix, which is very simple and self-explanatory. And then I moved into running Facebook ads and how can I then get them more bookings through the ads, and I became this one-man army for everything social media marketing. And ultimately that was my offer. My offer was a one-stop shop marketing agency. The client doesn't have to phone 5 different people, or I don't have to wait for an update on a website because I was just doing it myself. So that's your niche and that's your offer. Think about those two. It's very important that you get these two right, because this is something that's going to scale your agency over the next 5 years like it did for me. The third thing is how to find digital marketing clients. Now, there are a number of ways. I'm not going to sit here like everybody else on YouTube and say, phone 1,000 people, email 1,000 people, because although that works, and although if you send 10,000 emails and call 10,000 businesses, you're bound to land 5 as a minimum, but you really going to do that without burning out? The answer is no. So find a happy medium, find a balance that works for you. Get a list of 500 businesses within your niche, their name, their phone number, and their email address. Get their website up, see what their content's like, see what their marketing is like. If it suits you and you can see how you can benefit that business, put a little green tick next to it, filter it down, and then you'll have like a list of 100 or 200 businesses that you know you can help. Then you can phone them, you can email them, you can follow them up. At least you've got that side covered. You have to do that sort of outreach because you never know, you might sign 10 or you might sign none. That's just me being honest. The second way you can get clients, this is a bit more technical, but you can run Facebook ads. Run Facebook and Instagram ads or Google ads targeting local business owners in your niche. You run an ad, business owners in the dental niche, I will help you with your content. I will help you get more Invisalign sales. I can help you, whatever your service and whatever your package is, you can run ads targeted to page business owners on Facebook. It can't be any more simpler. The other way you can get clients, which is what I like to do because I am a one-man army marketing agency. For example, I'm in Dubai, so if I wanted to pick up more restaurant clients, I would get a list from Google. I'll download a Google lead scraper so I can get all of their information. I would plan a journey, and one day I'll walk around that local area and I'll just walk into the restaurants, speak to the manager. Hey, how are you? just looking to see if I can run your social media. What are you doing at the moment? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? I personally would offer them a free video. So I would go into the restaurant, say, look, I'm a marketing agency. I want to create you a free video. That manager or the client, if it's the owner, is never going to say no to a free video, but at least they can then see your quality versus the guy they're currently using, which helps with converting that client. Once you get a few clients and once you're able to build a portfolio, like, fuck me, if I was starting again, I would go and do 50 restaurants for free. Just get in the door and film restaurants in the local area for free, so I can get the video and show it to their competitor and be like, hey, I'm doing work for this company. Are you interested in my services? That holds a lot more weight than just walking in going, yeah, I haven't got any clients yet. Once you start getting clients, you'll get recommendations. When you get recommendations, you're able to grow. And in the background, you can still be reaching out to 10 or 15 different restaurants. I'm using restaurants as an example as that's my niche, but 10 to 15 businesses every week. Don't stop the train, just let that train keep on going. I mean, you can outsource it when you start making money. There's so many ways to grow a digital marketing agency and to find digital marketing clients. I've been in the same situation as probably you watching this video now. I would download a lead scraper and type in, right, my industry is restaurants, download everyone in this local area. And then the lead scraper would send me 3,500 restaurants, and I'm like, feel a bit overwhelmed, and I never actually start. I mean, I've got it on my laptop now. Since I moved to Dubai, I scraped it all and I had that same situation. It scraped thousands of leads and I was like, there are so many here. I just feel a bit overwhelmed and I just end up never starting the outreach. But now what I've done is I've kind of tailored the list to my needs. Have they got a website? How are their social media? And I've got notes next to everything. Yep, social media is good. I can't attack that angle, but they're not running ads. All right, I can attack that angle. Or their content's good, their ads are good, but they don't have a pixel on their website. So can I go into that restaurant and say, hey, you're spending money on content, you're spending money on ads, but you haven't got a pixel on your website, which means you're not tracking any data. I've done that exact thing, that exact method to a client in Saudi, and he has now signed up, and I have over 10 restaurants I'm dealing with Saudi, and I'm making more than £100,000 a year just from that one client, all because I picked up a flaw in a system that he thought was working. It wasn't. The last thing you have to try and do is get clients that pay you on a monthly basis. You don't want to be going off filming jobs or running ads for 30 days and then they stop. The whole point of this is monthly reoccurring clients, because once you get 3 or 4 people to say yes, you've replaced your 9-to-5 income already. Imagine in 6 months' time when you get another 3 or 4 people that say yes. You're then gone from 3K a month to 6 grand a month. And then in another 6 months, you signed another 5 clients, and then you're making 10 grand a month. That's £120,000 a year. The compound effect here works the same way as you investing into the stock market or you investing into property. It's just a snowball effect as long as you keep those clients. So to wrap up this video, I wouldn't just focus on lead generation or cold calling or emailing, because I'll be honest, I hate that shit. I don't cold call, I don't cold email. I'm going to have to start since I moved from the UK to Dubai, but I hate doing it. But I'm gonna have to do it. But I'm gonna do it in a way where it's manageable. I'm gonna set myself a goal of doing it to 25 restaurants a day, for example, and I'll do it for a month. That's a lot of restaurants. I'm then gonna walk around and I'm also going to run ads. And that is exactly how I'm rebuilding my marketing agency from scratch in Dubai. Anyway, hope this video helped. If you have any questions, drop me a message down below. I'll try and help you as much as I can. And yeah, see you in the next one.